Schaller has updated their strap locks, but the biggest question is, are they compatible with the old ones? Right now you can only buy the newer version, called S-Locks. Here's the locking mechanism from the new version, and here's one from the older version, which has been around for years. Just holding them side by side, I can already see that the new one is a little taller than the old one. If you store your guitar in a tight-fitting case with the strap attached, this small difference might actually matter. Let's check if the nuts that holds the strap are the same size. The old nuts fit perfectly onto the new mechanism, so the new ones should fit onto the old one too. Yep, the new nut screws onto the old lock just fine, which means the threads are the same. Let me take the nuts off to make it easier to compare both versions side by side from different angles. At the end of the video I will add a table with all the measurements, including some that aren't even in the official documentation. These are the details you'll want to know if you are trying to figure out if the old and the new systems will work together. Honestly, I'm surprised Schaller didn't provide the measurements themselves. Looking at them from side, they are almost identical. The real difference is in the part that locks into the button. In the new version, this piece sits deeper inside the button. Another change is in the milling. On the new one, the milling is only on the front, while the old version has it all the way around. I also feel like the old version has a bit more resistance when pulling the strap lock out. Maybe the change in milling allowed them to use a different spring? Personally, I never had an issue with the old resistance. Alright, let's see how well this actually locks into the buttons. The new locking mechanism clicks into the new button smoothly. There's a tiny bit of wiggle, but it doesn't feel like it's going to pop out. The old mechanism also looks into the new button just fine. It holds well, no risk of it coming loose, but again, there's a plenty bit of play. Same story with the old system. It's always had a little bit of movement, but after years of use, I've never had it detach on its own. Hopefully the new version will be just as reliable. Now let's try the new locking mechanism on the old button. It locks in properly, but I can feel that it wobbles slightly more than in any other combination. Still, it doesn't seem like it would come undone on its own. So what's the verdict? In my opinion, the old and new Schaller S-Locks are fully compatible with each other. If this video helped you out, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.